Let us see the next lecture in the Geoinformatics for Precision Farming. The title of the lecture is Digital Image Processing. Digital image processing, why we have to do that digital image processing means we have to give the processed image to the visual interpretation. So that's why we have to do the digital image processing. Certain procedures are involved in the digital image processing. Before entering into the procedures, let us see the digital data. What is meant by digital data means digital data is nothing but it is the array of numbers that numbers are ranging from 0 to 255, whereas the 0 represents the lack of the primary colors. You know that the primary colors are red, blue, green. So that colors are not appeared in the zero value. Means no color will be produced in the image. That means you may get the black and white image. Okay, so that is 0. If the pixel value is 255, I already mentioned that the digital data is nothing but it's array of numbers from 0 to 255, whereas the 0 represents the lack of the primary color, lack of the associated colors, that is red, blue, green, and the 255 represents the brightness of the color where the primary colors red, green and blue are produced. Okay, these red, green, blue are called as primary colors. That was illustrated by Sir Isaac Newton prism experiment that you have studied in your plus 2 level. And these primary colors are producing the additive colors. Additive colors, for example, red plus green, that will give the yellow color. So we can get the yellow color of the image, yellow color of the object in the image. For example, if you have captured a feature, that feature contains a yellow color object. How the yellow color is produced means because of the primary colors. The primary colors are the capable of producing the additive colors. Additive colors, for I have mentioned the example, red plus green will give the yellow color. Okay, that array from 0 to 255 I mentioned earlier. That array have been included in the raster data, which is otherwise called as pixel. You know about the pixel values in your mobile phone. You have seen about the pixels of the image. Okay, based on the pixel value also the image, the rate of the mobile phone is varying. Okay, you know the pixel, what is meant by pixel, what is meant by pixel values, that you know. Okay, let us come to the digital image processing. There are several procedures that are involved in the digital image processing. That procedures comprise formatting and correcting data. Okay, formatting and correcting data in the image, then image enhancement, and finally the image has to be classified. Okay, let us see the technical procedures that are involved in the digital image processing are: the first step in the digital image processing is pre-processing. Pre-processing, I have already mentioned that is formatting and correcting the data in the image. That is called as pre-processing. Pre-processing involves two corrections. One is the radiometric corrections, another one is geometric corrections. Radiometric corrections that correct the data, that correct the sensor irregularities and correct the unwanted data. If you have unwanted data in the image means you can delete that data. That is called as pre-processing. That correction is called as radiometric correction. The second correction is geometric correction. Geometric correction involves the latitude and longitude of the geometric features. Okay, so if you want to decrease the latitude or if you want to decrease the longitude of the object in the image means that correction is called as geometric correction. Okay, there are two corrections in the pre-processing step. That is, one is the radiometric correction, another one is geometric correction. That corrections we have to do. That means theoretically we can study, but it has to be technically do. That is, that corrections have to do. So the technician can do that corrections. Okay, just keep in your mind. Okay, then the second procedure in the digital image processing is image enhancement. Image enhancement is the process to improve the imagery. To improve the imagery, that is called as image enhancement. Image enhancement can be done in two ways. One is the spatial filtering. Another one is contrast stretching. So that is the two process that are involved in the image enhancement. First, let us see the contrast stretching. Contrast stretching is to increase the tonal variation. So tonal variation, if you want to improve the color, for example, if you get red color in the red color of the object in the image, means if you want to increase that red color, means we can increase that red color. That is called as contrast stretching. Another one is spatial filtering. The second step in the image enhancement is spatial filtering. Spatial filtering can enhance or suppress the specific spatial patterns. If you want to reduce the distance between the one object to another object, means we can do the spatial filtering. If you are otherwise, if you want to reduce that spatial pattern, means we can reduce that. Okay, so that is called as image enhancement. Okay, so image enhancement is nothing but we can improve the imagery. We can improve the imagery for the visual interpretation, so then only we can give the clear interpretation of the given image. Okay, that's why we have to do the image enhancement. So image enhancement involves two steps. One is the contrast stretching and another one is spatial filtering. Okay, there are two steps involved in the image enhancement. Then come to the third procedure, that is the image transformation. Image transformation follows certain arithmetic calculations such as addition, subtraction, division, multiplication that we have to do. The technician can do that image transformation process. So image transformation involves combination and transform of the original bands into new image. Okay, if we get a image, that image can be improved. That improved image will be changed into a new image. That is called as image transformation. Then only we can write the clear cut interpretation to the users. That's why we have to do the image transformation. Regarding that image transformation, we have to do certain arithmetic calculations such as um, spectral ratioing, and principal component analysis. So these are the statistical calculations we have to do in case of image transformation. So that theoretically we can know that terminologies, that is spectral ratioing, another one is principal component analysis. That two calculations have to be done for the image transformation. Image transformation is nothing but it is the improvement of the image only. What it says means it is nothing but combine and transform the original bands into new image. That is called as image transformation. And the fourth procedure in the digital image processing is image classification and analysis. So based on the statistical characteristics of the reflectance, the image will be classified in two ways. There are two kinds of classification. One is the supervised classification, another one is unsupervised classification. The supervised classification is otherwise called as signature analysis. The unsupervised classification is otherwise called as clustering. You just keep, again I'm repeating, signature analysis is done in the supervised classification, whereas the clustering is done in the unsupervised classification. So there are two kinds of image classification in the fourth step. That step is image classification and analysis. Regarding supervised classification, here the statistical characteristics is done based on the reflectance, then after statistical characterization, the image will be classified based on the pixel values. That is called a supervised classification. And in case of unsupervised classification, here the pixels will be segregated into groups. The pixels will be segregated into groups and that will be converted into unique classes. That is called as unsupervised classification. Regarding unsupervised classification, we need not, we don't have extra knowledge, we don't have additional knowledge to do this process, and it will minimize the errors in the image. Okay, but regarding supervised classification, we have to have the technical knowledge to classify the image. That supervised classification is otherwise called as signature analysis. The that means that based on the reflect statistical characterization of the reflectance. For example, red color means red color. Where are the red colors are present? Like that, we have to do the analysis. Okay. In case of unsupervised classification, all the red colors will be converted into cluster. They will be converted into group. That group is called that process is called as clustering. The clustering is done in the unsupervised classification. Okay, uh, I will explain by this statistical characterization in the sense The pixel value is in the parenthesis I have mentioned as 7 comma 5. Can you understand what is that 7 means? In case of horizontal pixel, the value is 1 2 3 4 5, and in case of vertical pixel, the pixel value is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So that's why the pixel value is mentioned as 7 comma 5. So likewise, you have to do the statistical characterization of the reflectance. That is done in the image classification. Thank you.